Hi all, Neil Young here, Dion Samuel there. We are the Glam team, Glam Squad for Patrice Roberts 2018 Carnival. We know it has been a big hype and a big talk, right? So these are the main two faces behind the scenes who have put her out there to look as beautiful and as fabulous she's been looking and continue to look. I've been in fashion going about 5 years now. Professionally, I've been doing it 3 years. When I say professionally, meaning as a job and being paid for it, like about 3 years now, but into the industry like about 5 years. I'm still a bit new into the whole industry.
I have been doing makeup for the past 7 years. I learned makeup internationally. I stayed abroad for a while, then I moved back to Trinidad, and I've been working with Patrice for the past 3 years consecutively. Every year it has been, a different experience. Patrice is such a fun and jovial person to work with.
Was it a hobby? It's something my family has been involved with for quite a number of years. I'm not sure if anybody will remember Brookies. They were part of that establishment of bringing out masks and designing. And like my uncle, Gregory Young, he once did one of the gong for one of our Miss Trinidad and Tobago universe. So fashion is something in my family. It's something that is not new to the Young family and to the Young dynasty. However, with regards to me, I started it 5 years ago, but I started it for myself, and going out and stuff like that, people would be like, oh Neil, I love this, I love that, I love that. So I was like, okay, if people love my stuff so much, why can't I make money from it? So I decided to do it part-time, as a part-time job, and when I realized that the work has been coming a lot and persons were highly interested in my product or what I produce, I was like, you know what? Time to resign my full-time job and make fashion my full-time job. Alright, before fashion, I was a peer educator where I used to go around to different schools, speaking on HIV and AIDS, sexual health, and all of different things regards to young people. But then my real passion and my calling came to the front when I started working with Patrice and see the response that I was getting, and still is getting from the fashion industry. So yeah, basically from a hobby to something personal, not to something national, and soon to be something very international.
Neil met Patrice first on a photo shoot, and she then requested a makeup artist, in which I decided to take on the job. After doing Patrice's face, now Patrice is very fussy in layman terms when it comes to makeup. She doesn't get comfortable very easily when it comes to makeup and her face. You see, her face is her major thing. She, up to yesterday or day before, she would call and she will ask me if someone else has to do her face. She will say, Dion, what foundation you used on me, because this foundation have me looking too dark, or this have me looking too, I don't like how I'm looking, I feel so uncomfortable. Once Patrice's face is on point, she does not feel comfortable in anything else. So she asked me, I went and I did her makeup for her, and she loved it, and she was like, okay. At that time, by the way, I was not her personal makeup artist, and she said, Dion, I want you to do my makeup forever. That was her words exactly. And after that, I kept working with her. And usually I work with her every carnival. We contracted to work with her from like January to February, or January to March, whenever carnival falls. And this year she actually told me, Dion, I want you to go on tour with me. I said, well, it's according to my schedule and stuff like that. But this year I would actually be going on tour with her. So, well, some of her tours, because of my schedule, I wouldn't be able to do all, but wherever I can facilitate her, I will be facilitating her.
It was never my intention or my dream to work with any local soca artists or celebrities per se. However, I said, okay, come. I did a meeting. She came, we spoke. I was still a bit, reserved with respect to working with her. So I was like, you know what, need to give it a shot. And the first event, I think it was I can't remember the fete, but the fete in Valsine. And I went to her home and we dressed her. And she was like, this thing is amazing. I was like, it looks good. But it was a blue bodysuit, I will never forget that. And we got her dressed and we got her to the fete. And when I posted the photo via Instagram, both she and I realized what happened from there on. And I was like, okay, this is a changing point for my life. And from ever since 3 years ago to now, I think it was one of the biggest or one of the best moves I've ever made with regards to choosing or agreeing to style Patrice Roberts and design for her. I have a lot of other soca artists, female, they coming to me to design for them or style them. But for some strange reason, I could never get around to doing it because I have built such a strong bond and I'm so loyal to her that I feel as though I'm cheating on her when I go out. And sometimes I call her, I say, Patrice, this one call me. What do you think? She was like, Neil, do whatever you think is right or whatever. I'm not going to stop you from making money. So I always tell her, I say, Patrice, it's not about the money at all. I like, when I put you out there, that's where my money comes in. I don't study the money at all. Cause I believe once we study money, our product and our brand drops. Right? So then she was like, you do what you think is best. I never end up doing it because, as I said, loyalty is one of my main priorities with regard to this business. She is a bit fussy, right? She is. You can't get away from that. But she knows what she wants. She knows how she wants to look. She knows what she wants the world to see her as. And yes, for 2 years back when we were working with her, yes, the hype was there, it was good. But 2018 was something different. The energy was climax. It was crazy. And it wasn't anything out of the ordinary or anything strange, but I think 2018, she had a repertoire of amazing music, and adding to the amazing music, she has the perfect body for any designer will be willing or crazy to work with or to work on. Alright, so night after night, fete after fete, we're working around the clock. Sometimes it's nearly 100 fetes we did this season with her, and just being behind her, it was tiring, but I enjoyed and we enjoyed every single music, every single pump, every single wave, every single whine with her. We enjoyed every aspect of it because we enjoy working with the person. She does not make the job too hard, and most times we don't even know what she's wearing until 2 hours before the show. She called me, Neil, I have 10 gigs tonight. I was like, but she's really hell again 10 office now. And then she was like, I don't know, make it happen. And we make it all happen all times. So, as I said, the love for her is beyond measure, and I can see only great things in 2019 and beyond for her. Sometimes she comes here not knowing what the hell she's putting on. And she's like, Neil, I'm putting on today. I was like, I don't have a clue. We need to figure it out. And for some strange reason, we always pull it together. And she understands behind the scenes craziness. She understands it too well. It was a time for her to accept, but she understands what happens behind the scenes. When Dion is doing her makeup, well, we know Dion is maybe, well, I'm being biased here, but he is the best makeup artist in Trinidad and Tobago. And when she does her face once in the night, all she needs to touch up during the other fetes. So once he lays that, she's good after that. With regards to the fete, sometimes for the night it's only up, like when we had to go to soca, police escort up and down Trinidad and Tobago just to get on fetes on time. In the car, we changing clothes in the car, ripping off this, ripping off that, getting her a new look every single event because that's what she asked me for. She's like, Neil, this year I want to be the topic. And I was like, say no more. We have this. And something, but she's not that type of girl. She's not the whole, she prefers simple jeans and a pants.
She's not a diva.
She's not a diva girl.
Yeah.
Right? She's very humble, very laid back, very quiet. So, right, so getting her to this point was a job, and she's loving it, and we are loving it. And Trinidad and Tobago and the world extension is loving it. Everywhere we go, Patrice. And we are yet to put our hands on what is different from last year to this year. We haven't gotten a chance to meet us yet since the season, but we are yet to figure out what was the difference. With regards to her styling, I see Patrice not just only as a soca artist in Trinidad and Tobago. I see beyond. I look into the future. I don't look at today for today or Carnival season, January to February, and that's it. Like for Marshall Monday, for say, Marshall Monday is just not a fete, it's a concert. And to me, it's one of the biggest concerts in Trinidad and Tobago for Carnival. And we sat around like, Patrice, I'm going to put you in a gown for Marshall Monday. She's like, a gown? It's like, but it's a fete. I was like, no, it's not a fete. I was like, it's a concert. It's a major difference. I was like, call Lyrical for me now. She called Lyrical and we pulled Lyrical into a meeting with her. She was like, listen to me, Lyrical. I'm going to style you for Marshall Monday as well. Because I need that cohesiveness on the stage. I need you all to match and blend on the stage. I was like, because Marshall Monday his international viewership is very big. And we need to put out a product to the world that is easy to buy and easy to look upon. Alright, it's not about just about a monokini or leotard or a bodysuit to Marshall Monday. No. When people see you, they see a product, and I want people to buy into that. And me as being the stylist for her, I think my job is most critical when it comes to branding and putting her out there. Right? Because yes, she has amazing music, she has amazing voice, but when people see that, the first thing they look for when you walk out on stage, first thing someone looks for is going to a party or going to a concert is what the artist is wearing. We understand the importance of that. I understand the importance of how people are perceived, how soca artists are perceived. When we post a photo on Instagram, sometimes all 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm not going to bed because I want to see what the reviews were like. What we can improve on in the next look. Sometimes even before we change her wig or her wigs, right, we ask persons, what do you want to see Patrice in next? So we try to have her fans be part of her process, because people have opinions. You're like, okay, this time we're going to go blonde, this time we're going to go green, this time we're going to go white, so we're going to go pink. Alright, so most of our inspiration comes from her fans and what people want to see. Alright, I must give kudos to Tion Silif, the one who has been doing an amazing job with regards to her hair. All her clothing sponsors like Cooties Clothing, we have we have Fashion Freaks in Tobago. We have all these people who have been doing an amazing job with regards to sponsoring her, with regards to her. Most of the outfits I don't design. Yes, we get from different boutiques and stuff like that, but we don't go and choose and pick anything. We understand, as I said, we understand the science behind styling. Styling is not just about putting on a clothes and heading out on the stage, no. We believe in effect and impact. What looks good. I envision exactly how it's going to look on the stage before she goes out on the stage. Every single performance I go out to the crowd and hear what people have to say. Because we understand the science behind styling, right? Persons will be like, oh Neil, do this, do that. Every single criticism I take. I don't take it personal because people see things differently, right? Some constructive, some not so constructive, but she isn't an artist, she is in the industry, so these things are going to come, right? Have people who love her to death, but for some strange reason wouldn't like everything she's wearing. That's fine. We understand that. But for 2018, how to put it? I don't want to sound no how, but she is and was the best female soca artist for 2018. Alright? Not just because I styled her or designed for her, but that's the hard reality of it. Alright? So Patrice is not national no more, she's international, and I can tell you look forward to bigger things in 2019. Actually, we're in the process now of putting together her itinerary for international gigs. I will not be able to go with her because I have my commitments here at home in Trinidad. So What we're gonna do, we're gonna map out every single event she has to attend, and we're going to label and package every single outfit for every event. So for this event, let's say we have an event in Barbados. I'm going to package outfit, earring, bracelet, shoe, everything. So all she needs to do is take out, put on, leave. So it would not be a hassle for her. It would be very easy. Dion will, however, be there with her for most of the event she actually needs to attend. So he will ensure that it's perfectly well put together and all of that. Then technology is up and running. We have video call. She calls me all the time, video call, and she's like, "Neil, what do you think?" I was like, "No, fix this," because there are certain tricks behind dressing as well that I will not want to divulge here. But there are a lot of tricks that happen behind the stage. So actually, one person asked me, "Neil, how Patrice's clothes never moves while on stage?" I was like, "You all don't have no idea what's happening under there," right? But her clothes never move, so I'm never scared of anything bursting off, or no, it's not gonna move, right? But it looks good. It's not gonna. But the thing is, that's one of my main concerns. Like any slips or any malfunctions on stage. But her clothes never moves. It's not going to move. It will never move. So you will never have no reason to take a photo or buy a photo of her. Like with regards to Fatima Fed, there was one incident with regards to one of her pictures went viral, and they were like, "Oh, she never no underwear." And when she left, I was like, "Patrice, this photo is going to go viral." She was like, "Why you say that?" I was like, "Listen to me." I was like, "I know what I'm doing, and we're going to send you with some nude undergarments. On stage, it's going to look like you have nothing under. People are going to be worried. They will take photos and it's going to go viral." By next day, I was like, "It's like what I told you, it's going to go viral." So that is what we want. We want to create a circulation. We want her name to go out there, right? And everything is planned and very, very scientifically planned, strategized before we put it out. Nothing goes out unplanned. Every single thing goes out, planned and strategized. Nothing is by guess. I don't have any plans working with anyone, because building a relationship with a stylist is a difficult job. Alright? It's not like, "Hi, good day, hi." It's not a business whereby you come pay me and style you and go. It's a relationship. It's a bond. I have to know you. I know Patrice inside out. I know what gets her upset, I know when Patrice don't like something, but then I put her in. Once I put her in an outfit that she don't like, she's gonna kill her face all how artistic. She's not gonna say she don't like it, but she's gonna scare her like, "You know what? Come out of that." She's like, "Okay, good." Then she's gonna say she don't like it, right? So we have that understanding. There's nothing like regard to we don't take anything personal between us. She tell me all kind of thing, I tell her all kind of thing. But it's all in fun and all in love. But at the end of the day, we understand the end result, and what we want to achieve is both common with regards to her going out there and look the best. I'm a very, very, very big critic. I look at the simplest things. Something her nail polish don't match, and like, "Patrice, you can't wear that. You have to change it right now." And these little things people look for. And but to work with an next artist, not now. I won't say never, but not at this point. Because I don't think Patrice is at the point where I want her to be just yet.
As Neil said, I'm comfortable with working with Patrice. I had the opportunity to work with other artists, and I turned it down. Not because I don't want to, but because I have already developed a bond when it comes to Patrice's face and her looks. Every look is different. It may seem the same, but every event I have to know what Patrice is wearing. I have to construct a look. I have to work between my clients. I have to get Patrice done on time. I have to find time to get to the show to touch her up, whatever time that may be. I have other clients as well, and it's very hard to do that with more than one individual when it comes to Carnival. And my loyalty actually lies with Patrice. And it's not as I said before, it's not that I don't want to work with anybody else, but I don't have the time.
I just want to tell the national public, the international community that Patrice Roberts is not just a soca artist. She's not just a soca artist. And her team, and we the team understands that. We understand the fire burning within her. And even more so, as she's now a mother, she knows everything she does at this point is for her daughter. And everything is Lily. Everything is Lily. Everything is Lily. She doesn't need everything I work for is for Lily. And so that's what made her into a big girl now. And when it was last year, when she was pregnant during the Carnival season and stuff like that, whatever, you know, she was Patrice Roberts, she was great. But after Lily came forward, or Lily was born, it was a totally different Patrice Roberts. She is much more in charge. She is in charge. She is the boss. And in 2018, when our first event, when she came in, the energy was just different. The energy was just totally different. And I just want to see in 2019, if you think 2018 was good, I'm not sure what word I could possibly use to say how 2019 is going to be. Because we already started planning for 2019. Because as I said, it's a science, right? Every method or every method is different. Every year is different. Every carnival atmosphere is different. All right? And 2019 is going to not just be put you jumping on a stage, jump up, waving your hands. No, not going to be that. Look out for something that Trinidad has never seen a woman do before in soca. Alright? And it's going to be a movie. That's how I could describe it. And her looks are amazing. We're already starting ordering all her wigs and stuff like that for 2019. So she is going to be fabulous. She's an icon. That's how I see her. People may have other views, but that's how I see her. I know the woman. That's how I see her. 2018 was just the smoke. 2019 is going to be fire. So let's wait and see what happens. And hold on to your seats. 2019 soon come. Alright? She's a big girl now.